I think he had an obligation with some sort of interview related to XGames, but thank you for hopping up in the booth. I know you're here doing some stuff for us on social media, also getting out, doing some interviews. Having a good time this far?
Oh man, incredible time. But let's get right into this game right now. Where are we going to start off with?
All right, we're kicking things off with Formal. You know, I casted their match earlier in the day versus TK. I was expecting him really to go off in this particular map. This is one where we've seen him put up 50 plus so many times, just have monster numbers.
He almost dropped a 60 bomb one time.
Yeah,
did he not?
yeah.
Oh.
Had a little bit of a slower start earlier, but I expect things to really pick up here. But who's your pick for this series?
I'm with Karma.
You're with Karma? He's going to be the man of the match here? Hey, look, he's already out to a 3-0 start.
I mean, that's just how it goes. I mean, that's Canadians.
Let
me tell you.
I'm going to kick it back. I'm going to kick it back with Karma here off the respawn. We'll see what he can get going. He's got eyes on tip mid-map, able to clean that up. Already going to be out here 2-4-1 start. They have a 10-1 advantage here in the Hardpoint. But when we're talking about this first one, you'll see pretty back and forth. Not usually able to get a ton of control here on the first Hardpoint just because it's in the wide open in the middle. The second rotation, which is going to be coming up in a second here on the Turtle Hill, will be the big one. So I'm going to zoom on here.
Look at Karma going off right now, man.
He's on his second 3 streak, I think, of the map already here.
He's doing wonders right now, and he's going to make his way to the rotation. He's going to find a player up here, and he's going to get that one. Get the assist. It's all good, though, and he's going to get taken out. Unfortunately, I think I jinxed him, to be honest. But
you probably did. So do you think 90% of the reason for his skill is the Canadian blood?
No, it's true. That's very true.
That's what it is.
No,
but I'm switching things over to Formal. He's 6-2 on a 4 streak right now. He's going to drop as well. I'm going to go back with Karma. We got eyes on him throughout most of this one, and they're completely locking it down right now. 43-3 advantage. They've only allowed 3 points right now for eLevate.
It's looking promising for OpTic already, man.
The way they've been playing so far this weekend, it's been so balanced. I mean, we were talking about the hard points earlier. I was casting with Paradox. All 4 of their players have been dropping 35 plus in almost every hard point I've seen. When you're doing that, it's tough to deal with.
It's incredible, man. Like, Karma could literally just dance inside the hard point and just like not even care like what's going on, because they have so many Slayers like just surrounding him. It doesn't even matter at a point.
Well, we've watched that. It's been a little bit difficult for him. You know, they had an Able fill in at those 2 events. He's back in the action, and he struggled a bit at UMG, but he's starting to get back in the swing of things.
He's getting his groove, man. He's getting his groove.
You see it right now as he's 10-4. Only 2 minutes into this one.
I'm telling you,
man. On pace for 50 right now.
I'm telling you, man. I'm feeling it.
You feeling the 50 bomb out of Karma?
I'm just feeling Karma, man. I mean, take it how you want. It's just Karma, dude.
I'm just feeling Karma. All right, we'll see as he continues to roll here. He's got 1 outdoors, able to pick that up as well as he's going to cover his teammates in and around the hard point. 35 seconds remaining on this one. Gets another assist, has a couple out full side. Prim 6 able to clean those up. Is OpTic entirely there on the kill feed.
There is nothing but OpTic on the kill feed. That's, oh my goodness. And now, like, there's no one even contesting it. Now they're all coming in for poolside, and now look at Karma. Oh, getting that nice 2-piece.
Karma lining them up.
He's loving it, man. He's loving the lineups here.
Got the assist as well. They're spawning there in the back cave. He is eventually going to fall, but he is 14-5. I'm going to keep it with them through the respawn here as they are just continuing to completely control. They're up 60 right now.
Yeah. Is there any reason why? 70. Is there any reason why he would switch from the BAL to the ASM1 like at that point? Like, is there any reason?
Just with the upcoming hardpoint, typically I think Formal, they usually rock 1 BAL down here. It's usually going to be Formal that has it. I'm guessing when we go back to Karma, he probably is using an ASM1. Yeah, he will be using it for this hill. I believe everyone will be but Formal, just because they need to get so aggressive in and around this lower hill while Formal just sits back and does the damage, being their lead BAL player. He's going to lose that gunfight though to Classic, a couple down for either side right now. But this has been, I mean, I don't know if you had a chance to watch the Denial versus FaZe, but FaZe won almost as convincingly as we're seeing right now. I think they had like 120-point advantage there over Denial on the first hard point. We'll see if OpTic can put up similar numbers.
That's incredible. Now we got Karma up here getting that 2-piece. He's going to slowly make his way up.
It doesn't matter what gun he uses, Austin.
It matters, all right? It makes a difference.
And that's one of the best parts, I'd say, about Karma as a player. I mean, probably considered the most versatile player in the game, whether he's sniping, rocking a BAL, rocking an ASM1, he can get it done.
That's Krim just switching as he comes back forward. I was thinking that was Karma for a second.
Well, I've been on with Karma so much in the beginning of this one. Easy to get confused, but look at the kill feed, or sorry, the kills right now. Every single player positive. Karma at 18-12. Prim 6 at 14-12, Scump at 15-11, and Formal at 13-11. So everyone right now on the positive. I'm going to switch things over to the side of eLevate. They've just been having a little trouble keeping things up. But let's go on with Classic for a little bit here on the hard point and see what he can get done as he just gets melted.
Classic, I don't think Classic gets enough credit for what he does, man. Classic is really like incredible like just an overall Slayer, man.
Yeah, when I first came, like I came into the Call of Duty scene late in Black Ops 2. Then really just got the swing of things early in Ghost, but I thought he was one of the best Slayers. Like earlier when I was in Ghost, it was what I think it was him and Replays that were really kind of a duo. They were put on monster numbers for their squad.
Yeah, they were on the come up in Ghost, man.
Yeah, and it just since then I feel like he's been kind of inconsistent. He either has those huge events where he just plays well throughout, or just has kind of mediocre numbers. But Classic certainly a top player.
Yep.
All right, we'll watch Haley here as we're getting to rotate to the second side. They're almost up, what, 100 points right now. Complete control here by OpTic Gaming as we're going back to the middle hill. I haven't been on with Karma in a while. He's 21 and 16, leading all Slayers. Let's see what he can get done here.
So much just changes like right away, and we're already halfway into the game, 20 seconds into the half, and you know, it's I don't know what else to say, man. Like Karma's just doing his job. Everyone's just doing like their perfect rotations. Like
Well, it's funny. This is going to be the second retreat hardpoint in which, you know, Formal isn't dropping those massive kills, putting up those 50 bombs. Because you see, a lot of it's probably due to, you know, when you have Karma also rocking a bow, there's just so much damage, so many bullets coming out of these two as they're trying to control mid-map, as they're controlling the lanes with the bows. There's just only so many kills to go around.
Nope, and Scump's just feeling himself right now, man.
Yeah, Scump's got a 2-piece in the hill.
He's on a 3 streak right now.
Completely locking it down. They've just hit the 100 points left, have the advantage. There's 3 in front of him. Gets 2. I
thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought 3-piece just lining up for him there, but unfortunately it will drop. I'm going to stick with Temp here when he comes back off respawn. I'm not sure how much you've been able to watch this kid. He's struggling right now at 16 and 20, but Temp, arguably the best young player in the game, 15 years old. He was a top 5 KD at UMG. He's been putting up just monster numbers. Let's see if he can get rolling here. So he's able to get one. Take out Formal. He's got another one outside. That's going to be Karma. Gets the assist there. There was a player behind the rock. Classic cleans that up. Haley gets the other, and that is 4 down. They've got control of the Turtle Hill. Let's see if they can mount a bit of a comeback. Awesome.
Tossing those stuns onto the pool side. He's going to get taken out by Crimsix's nade, and now it looks like they have a lot of control right now, but I feel like it's just going to be like, obviously look, they're just flanking right around him, and now they're going to clean them all up, and now like there you go. Now there's already 3 down. It's looking pretty promising for OpTic already, but you know,
it's never over.
There's still
3 minutes left.
100%.
But it's very scary right now. You have Formal rolling now. He's out the pool side. He's got 2 more players in front of him. Needs a little bit of help, able to get the assist, but they have really blown the doors open on this one. You know, while we have a little time to talk, well, they've got the big advantage. Now, we're at the XGames, Pamaj.
We are.
Yeah, I know you just released a new Scuff controller.
I did.
You're on your like 17th line of clothing, of which I own several articles.
I hope that's the only piece of clothing you own.
That's probably true. I have 1 pair of shorts, 1 pair of jeans, and the rest is Pamaj gear.
You're doing it right, man.
If you could be an XGames extreme athlete,
which one would I be?
What sport would you like to do?
BMX.
BMX?
Yeah, because before I lost my life to YouTube and never wanting to go outside, all I was doing was BMX biking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Interesting facts with Pamaj. I did not know that.
The more you know, man.
I didn't know they had bikes in Canada.
No, man. Snowmobiles, that's all we do out there, man. Dog sleds left and right.
But back to the action here, and you know, during our brief little interview with Pamaj, the lead has just increased. It's almost 2:30 to 80, 2 minutes left. This isn't even going to make it to the final hardpoint. OpTic has just absolutely blown the doors open with this one.
All of their scores, like let's just take a look at the scores here, you know? Like,
well, when you take a look at the numbers, you know, I talked about how every hardpoint they've pretty much got to right around 35 kills for the entire squad, between 35 and 40. Honestly, if this was going to time limit, that's almost exactly where they'd be again. I just feel like they're on another level when it comes to hardpoint.
There is not a single player on OpTic who are like negative at all.
No. We've been seeing that so much this weekend. I think this is the best we've seen them play in hardpoint, especially when you talk about the fact that this is an open tournament.
Yeah, it is.
This is, you know, invite only, Season 2 championship.
Game's about to get wrapped up, and OpTic Gaming is going to take the first game.
And that was the most dominant victory I think we've seen. And you know what? This is what's scary about this. We did the bracket show here, the bracket show before coming to this event. 2 out of the 3 of us picked eLevate to get the silver medal. So we're talking arguably the second best team right now outside of FaZe or Denial, getting beat, what was it, 250 to 80. That is just an absolutely brutal victory by OpTic. A little while to adjust to it, but then you realize how amazing it is.
Now everyone's playing Quidditch, man.
Right?
Everyone loves it.
All right, so, you know what? I'm going to get around a little bit more this time, but for you.
No,
we'll start with
for you. No,
okay, we won't go with Thomas time. We're going to kick it off with Temp. I want to see, you know, let's check right now. So we have 1, 2, so 2 bows, and 2 battles. So it's going to be 2 battles for either side, but we will kick things off with Temp here and see how they get rolling the action as he is going to be patrolling here near their base. You see all the battles actually going to be going down towards the drone here. We'll see who's going to be the player to be able to get it first in their hands. It is going to be my man Temp going over back wall, going to be trying to push through school. Let's see if they get points on the board early.
Temp is going to pick it up and go through lockers here, and he's going to see a bunch of people. And he gets taken out by Crim, and now they have lost control of the ball. And now it's just OpTic going to kill feed again. But again, it's never too early.
Yeah, I mean, this one we've seen, I'm just trying to think back to champs, man, with that TR squad. I think a couple times we had them down like 8 points, 10 points. As you saw the kill feed, that's going to be 4 down for eLevate. This should be a dunk here easily for OpTic, and we will see them fire that through. But back to what I was saying, you'll see them down sometimes. It was like 8 or 10 points, and they just come streaming back in it. So especially in this particular game, though, man, you can never have a big enough lead. You saw there, I think that was Karma was going to try and reset, ends up dying midstream, will lose it. We're going to have a wrap here over back wall again. Classic this time will be the drone carrier.
We've seen some absolutely crazy like comebacks in Uplink, you know? Like,
oh yeah.
Literally, like
more so than any other
they
game
could be down by like 14 dunks, or whatever, not 14 dunks, 7 dunks. The next thing you know, they get 8 dunks out of nowhere.
14 dunks would be incredibly impressive.
RKO'd out of nowhere dunks. That's what's going on right now.
Watching Slacked here in parking lot. He's got 1 player ahead of him already set up prone. That was Scump, as he's going to be able to pick up 2 kills. 3.5 left to go in this one. We just have the 1 dunk to OpTic Gaming right now. You know, talking with Karma again before the event, he talked about the fact that he was getting a lot more comfortable being that drone carrier. He gets that pass forward.
It's pretty
and
obvious.
You see it connects there with Scump as he will put through the dunk. Great job there. Great pass by Karma.
Absolutely showing his truths right now. Shout out to Fwiz. But Formal, he's going to pick up that bow kill. Obviously, I have to say it, man. I love Formal's bow.
In my opinion, I mean, outside of Clay, I know we say it all the time, but the strongest bow when you talk about just steady shots. You know, there's a lot of Call of Duty players.
I watch it on YouTube, and it just doesn't work the way I want it to work. I look at them, and it's like unfair.
Oh, yeah,
you know, they're doing something different.
The thing's an absolute laser, but they're able to add to the lead here. It is going to be a 6-0 advantage. We do see it's TJ Haley going through lockers. He might be able to get forward this time. 1 person at home to beat. That's going to be Formal. I think there's a second player there, top train as well. He gets an assist. He's going to get through, and there is the dunk. So trying to get back in it is eLevate. They're trailing by 4 now, halfway through the first side. TJ not able to win that gunfight, but so far, pretty much OpTic controlled.
Nothing's impossible, though. Nothing is impossible for this.
What are you like an Adidas spokesperson?
If you really want me to be, man.
I remember when the Celtics won that. I think it was Kevin Garnett. He like ripped his jersey and then said the wrong slogan. He's like, anything is impossible. Like, what? But we do see they're trying to push it again. Back through school. Checking mid steps. He doesn't have a lot of help right now, but they're starting to flood at mid street as he just gets taken out
and right.
Absolutely flying in mid street. Big kill there by Krem. They're going to get cut down though before they're able to get in. We'll see if they reset or Karma's going to decide to push forward. It looks like he's going to take it back alley. He has TJ to his right. He's going to keep pushing forward, but he needs a little bit of help here. Wisely waiting. You see him checking his back. He had a guy in front as well. As he's just currently running circles, ends up deciding to reset. I think that was a smart play there. Or did that actually bounce back in?
I think it did. No, it's stuck.
Okay.
It's got to start. Less than 2 minutes into the game, OpTic up 4 points, but nothing is impossible. As I said before, the Adidas commercial is kicking in now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought, you know, we helped you with your gear. Is it actually Adidas that does your clothing?
Man, I had to put it on stream, dude. I'm leaving. I'm going to Twitch and everything else, man. I'm out.
Going to Twitch, joining Adidas's clothing line. Homage, I swear. But there you see from the view of Formal as another dunk comes through for eLevate. Formal had to pick up 3 kills there, but not the important one, which will be the drone carrier. You see the getting forward. Scump going to have it in his hands. He's going to try and get the pass forward to Krim, but Krim drops as soon as that pass goes through. If they win this gunfight, it should just be him to grab the drone and get the dunk. No one there to stop it.
Coming in
there it is.
Get the cap.
8-4 advantage. And look at that. 6 scores right now for young Scump.
He is just feeling himself right now, man.
Yeah, I don't even know if we call him young Scump anymore. I feel like, he's still a young player, but he's been playing for so long. He's been competing since he was like 3'11", that at this point, he's a veteran, man.
3'11", that's like Mr. X, right?
Mr. X's height.
Something like that,
Exact height, yes. Yeah. All right, we got Tim watching mid-street. He's going to allow drone control to go to Classic here. Again, going to be working back through school here. This has been pretty much their desired route. Haven't tried to work it up through mid-street. and the front. Yeah, able to stun one player, but Karma and Formal going to pick up both those kills. Moves in for the melee, able to take out Scump. There's still Formal waiting in the back of the base. The one-pointer, though, going to go through. 5 seconds left on the clock. eLevate only trailing by 3.
I'm drawing a blank space right now. Which side is the bad side that players don't want?
Honestly, typically, from my point of view, OpTic started on the unfavored side.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit harder to get forward there, a little bit easier to get control here of School and push through, in my opinion. But honestly, we've seen this map play pretty 50-50 at times, but I think, in my opinion, OpTic's going to be switching over to the more favored side here, so that is not great news for the eLevate squad.
Who do you want to start off with on this side?
I'm going to start off
Hallie?
with TJ Hallie.
All right.
Even though I say Hallie every time.
Sounds like a DJ name.
It does. All right, let me zoom out the map here for you guys. We'll switch over to Krim as he's going to be the first one to draw in his hands. He's just going to toss it forward there mid-street. I believe there's someone there to grab it. It's going to be Scump. Scump already home free. The plays coming out of OpTic. Despite being 4 down, they still get 2 more on the board. The lead is 10-5, doubling up their opponents in eLevate.
You were right. This is the favorite side. 100% right.
Yeah, as they score in approximately 15 seconds. But I'll tell you what.
That was too quick.
I want to see how they keep things rolling. We're going to go to a Turtle Beach team chat with OpTic Gaming.
Nice. Play right away. I can't help you. Right behind you. Yes, close. At the 18 dead. There's one more. Nice.
Shit on him, dude.
One more. Back to the bus stop. Seth. He's going lockers, Damon. Alright. I'm looking main room. 2. I got one. I'll get ball in a sec. You got me, Damon. He got me.
I'm pushing out main room.
He got me. He's one shot main room. Fuck. Back Charlie got me. One's really weak in a corner. Just, yeah, nice. One more.
Come help you.
One's over wall behind you. Small door and blue steps. I'll do blue steps. Nice. I'm in blue steps. He's back box somewhere.
Yeah, he's back box.
He's in fire. I'm pushing
nice, guys. He's in small door.
Dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm killing spawners. I got one on spawners. He's under wall.
Nice.
Under wall, one shot. Wow, he got me.
Where'd he go?
He's under wall still.
Nice shot,
3. 2. One could be in blue.
He's in pit, slacked.
I'm looking near mid-shear now. I don't see anything.
He's outside of blue.
One jumping up half wall.
Go main room as well.
Pit.
Dead.
More back box. 2 guys back box. Weak back box, TJ.
I'm going main right now.
Last guy, I got ball.
Back box, dead.
Nice, let's go.
I'm pushing it out.
I'll push you guys mid. Push it hard.
Oh, he's already here.
I got naded, dude. I got naded, Seth. Bust up one shot. Dead.
I got 2.
You gotta get that, Seth.
One
more back sidewalk right now. Seth's coming. Hold it.
School window.
I'm gonna help you. He's on point.
Got him.
Nice, good job. We're gonna bind you. I'm running back. I got good job, Kim. Pit. Main. Yeah, he's already close on ball.
I'm just killing the guys behind me.
He's ambulance. He's weak with ball. We got ball, guys. Ball, guys, one hit. Yo, he missed. Oh, never mind.
He's super stunned.
Okay, in small door. Ambulance dead.
I jumped over one. I think he's our...
Yeah, he's in small door.
Back 18.
One's in garage.
I'm in garage.
Nice. Last guy was back 18. 2 off. He's our ambulance. I got him. Nice. 2 dead. Last 2 are off spawn.
Last one shot.
You can probably run in mid. We're here. I'm looking your side arc right now.
All right, we're back. We keep seeing this control from OpTic. I think it was Scump was able to get in the back of their base, just wreak havoc. Eventually, they got that drone forward. They put 2 more on the board. But I'll tell you what, Pamaj, trailing by 6 is eLevate. I want to go to a Turtle Beach team chat with them, see if they can come back in this game number 2.
You are just full of good ideas right now.
I am.
Oh, I'm stunned. He's top 18.
Alright, one guy's at their aim.
Push out the 18.
Top 18. I'm already
He's pushed out.
There's 2.
Someone's got a free fire. They're gone.
Next.
Give me another one. I got a crab.
On the back out. On the back out.
Back 13 weak. I gotta hit the 1.
Yeah, you gotta hit the 1.
I got the street. I couldn't get off.
Good shot.
Good shot. Through 15.
Pit wall.
Let's get garage control.
Only spawn Alice.
They're gonna be in school.
And Alex blue.
They're gonna be in our school already. Yeah, he's pushing lockers. Dead.
Go in. Sit down. We gotta slay.
What's a fire? Fuck.
Pit.
Go look at fire, guys.
Oh, he got me. He's pit.
He just threw up the street.
Nice. Take one.
No, far window.
More on the crate. On the crate weak. Really weak.
They running middle.
Yeah. We going for the 1.
Got it.
Shit.
You got me.
More crates. Throw it off. Throw it off. Yo, no one else.
You went to wall.
He's in fire. He's in fire.
It's school. Kill him.
School dead.
Good job, Teach.
Stunned.
Back Alice. Dead. Come on.
Nice.
In garage window.
Flanking. Let's go.
Come on, there's 3 thing.
Kill this kid garage.
Let's get garage. You got me, Scumpy. Knife me. He's looking garage stats. He's just
I
pre-firing.
gotta go in blue.
Yeah, you gotta hit a 1 or something.
Well, on top they're 18 and in blue. that one.
Nah, I can get it off.
I won. Go in there, base.
That goes.
I think there's one more garage.
Garage.
All right, well, you saw there, to a degree, why I talked about, OpTic having a bit more of the favored side. They completely shut it down. We haven't really been able to see eLevate get any control of the drone. They haven't got forward at all. The only scoring opportunity they really had there was Classic attempting to go for a 1-point toss before getting cut down. But with 12 seconds left on the clock and Karma about to throw through another. Okay.
He's gonna get it?
Oh, just gets shut down the last second as he tries to split the needle. But pretty dominating match.
Yeah.
Not quite as much as
pretty
game one,
convincing, actually.
the 170-point victory we saw in the Hardpoint. But 12-6, still controlled by OpTic. They're really playing on another level right now, especially in the respawns.
They're doing very well.
Are you impressed?
I am impressed.
Are you not entertained, Pamaj?
I don't want to answer that.
Now, I appreciate you helping out. Mr. X has come back, so this is what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to go to whatever tent you have all your goodies. I want you to put together a Scuff Gaming controller for me. I'd like a hoodie, a T-shirt, even possibly a tank top. Do you do shorts?
We could. Why not, right?
I'd wear Pamaj shorts.
Nothing is impossible.
I hate you so much. But that is game number 2 in the books. We are going to be going to S&D next. Just a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Just talking about him. When he gets hype, man, it is a pleasure to watch. He plays so well. Let's see what they can get going here. What do you expect to see off the rip, Matt?
Terrace is actually kind of, I don't want to say a random map, but I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to do different things that nobody's seen before. So you see OpTic looks like they're just going to be pushing pretty hard down today. I mean, that's something we kind of see typically.
Who's
it's going to be Classic, though,
here?
getting first blood.
All right, you see, I saw TJ Haley was trying to get in behind. He should have an easy kill here. I don't think it looked like anyone was checking the flank, but they're actually, are they trying to wrap up through middle? There's only 2 left alive, make it 1. It's just going to be Karma by himself, and he's going to be taken down from behind. Now, this is an interesting map because when we talk about this, I remember, I think it was Paris that I was speaking with. This is months and months ago, but he said with this particular map, I mean, if it's a 3 versus 3, even like a 4 versus 3, you still don't want to plant the bomb. It's so risky. It's so easy to break because of the elevation in this map. You usually want to have like a 2-player advantage before you're even attempting to get the bomb down a lot of the times. Why is that? Why is this play a lot different than many of the S&Ds?
Well, with the levels of verticality over by the A bomb site, it makes it pretty easy to watch it from anywhere. I mean, you see the pre-nades actually coming in. Classic's going to hit Crim off the break to give eLevate an advantage, but you're able to throw those nades from one end to the other, able to get those easy picks at the beginning, and then also with the way the A bomb site is kind of placed, you're able to watch it from so many levels up top. A lot of the times we see teams like what eLevate's doing now, trying to push straight through to the B bomb site. Formal picks up 2, Scump with 1. It's going to be Slack left alive against Scump and Karma. Going to be a very difficult position for Slack. And so that looked like a round that eLevate would have been able to take.
That went from a 4v3 to a 2v1 in about 3 seconds, it seemed. Once the kills started rolling in, you saw Formal get that nice 2-piece there. The rest of the team being able to trade effectively, and they'll close it out on Slack. So it is going to be tied up 1 versus 1. You've got Formal leading the way at 3-2 for OpTic Gaming. Slack at 3-1 there for eLevate. We'll see who continues to roll here and be our man of the match. But right now, still early on, tied up 1-1. OpTic Gaming now going to be going on offense.
Yeah, I mean, Formal and Slack, you can talk about them both, specifically in Search and Destroy. Formal has definitely worked on that in Advanced Warfare. He's become a much better S&D player than he was during Ghost. And then Slack, a lot of people said when this team played with replays at Cali that they would have gotten better in Search and Destroy. You can kind of argue that Slack has really brought it in S&D.
Yeah, no, I think he's got much better. And it's funny, though, because talking about, thinking about Formal, when he was first playing Ghost, he kind of got by because he could snipe. Like, he would do really well in S&D at first. Remember when he was putting up big numbers? He had that, 19-kill game with Primal, and that's when a lot of people first started. Yeah, no, I agree. But, that's kind of how he got by at first. He was a bit clueless in the respawn to start, and he just got by because he could snipe.
But once teams kind of figured out where he set up, it was really easy to just kind of push out of this position. Then you just ran at him.
Yeah, I mean,
couldn't do anything.
It's hard to argue over the past, it's God, a year now, it seems, 8 months or so, he's really developed much more into a all-around S&D player. But we'll see things here. We're going to go with Slack. We were just talking about him on the other side. He's 3-2 right now. He will be pushing towards this A site. You see the OpTic Gaming crew pretty much set up everywhere. I'm going to see if we end up getting a flanker push in. His kills just start rolling in. It gets traded effectively, though, for OpTic. They have a 3-2 advantage. Slack going to be the last man alive. Let's see. Drop shot attempted there by Formal. He will be taken out. It is a 1 versus 2. The pressure's coming.
Yeah, and they're going to try and pinch Slack from both sides. They're going to be successful with that. It's going to be OpTic Gaming going up 3-1. Now, eLevate's had a bunch of really good pushes down through the A bomb site. They've elected to kind of just rotate straight through over towards B. And you see Temp was the first one in who ended up trying to fight Karma, cross map. Karma ends up winning that one. Maybe it's time for eLevate to just kind of stop at the A bomb site and just try and get it down.
All right, let's see how the offensive side of OpTic Gaming goes. You expect anything creative out of them, or with a 3-1 advantage, just kind of keep doing what you're doing, just trade effectively like they always do?
They have complete control. I mean, they're not even getting first bloods, but still able to win. It looks like Formal's pulled out a sniper rifle. See if he can do anything with that. But otherwise, I don't think it's really, there's a need to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, if you're OpTic. I mean, what you're doing is currently working. I think maybe they could have went, like, if you were to change it up, I would have said they'd go with like a fast B push, but Krim gonna get first blood on Slack. Krim has the hot hand for OG on a 4th streak.
Yeah, I think he's going to get picked off here momentarily. Is that Scump that had his cover? No, that player will be the last alive, and they will get it. They're rolling through this series. They crushed in the Hardpoint. They crushed in the Uplink, and now in the S&D, they have a 4-1 advantage. And when they're playing like this, man, they are so tough to stop. You do see Krim is on a 5 streak right now at 5-2. I'm going to keep it with Krim.
Well, Krim and Karma are pretty motivated after last year's XGames performance, right? I mean, they come in the heavy favorite.
Oh, I mean, Krim, if I had a word to say how he felt after getting a bronze medal, is it cool to get a bronze medal? Yes, not if you're Krim. He was borderline disgusted. Yeah. Like, he wasn't happy about it at all.
Well, that's it's like the mindset of somebody who's, a champion. I mean, there is no other option but first place. That's kind of how, I've always thought that. It's like you either come and get first, and if you don't get first, you're a loser, technically. So I think that's kind of the mentality that he takes into it. We're happy with the way last year ended. Definitely looking to change things up this year.
All right, so it is going to be just Formal left here in a 1v2. He's got the snipe. I don't think he had eyes on that player across. It was tough to tell there with the COD vision. He is on defense, though, and he didn't even see that player at the bottom left. He was so focused kind of on top, that second story of the map. He will miss the shots coming in. eLevate trying to climb back in it. What does eLevate need to do to come back in this one? You mentioned on defense, just kind of, or on offense, just kind of get that A site, hold it, not get too cute.
Well, eLevate can get creative. Like OpTic, they should just kind of stick to the same thing. Like eLevate needs to get creative. Like maybe something through the mid, maybe some action over at B, like right away. They need to get a little bit creative, even on defense. I mean, we saw TJ, he ran through and pushed that one round straight through B, and that was one of the rounds they won. Going to be looking to see maybe they try and do something again. You see, looks like eLevate stacked over at the B bomb site, and OpTic has decided to push it as well. And you see TJ trying to come on a flank. He's going to come behind one player. Now it's going to be a 2v2.
All right, Scump and Karma going up against TJ and Temp. It will be Scump by himself. He's not able to get one somehow, and Scump gets destroyed a bit there. That's a gunfight I think he should have won. You saw the headshot come in. He just couldn't clean it up. He was kind of in one of those awkward aerial battles, and he will get just crushed there by TJ. And just like that, a 4-1 where I thought they were getting ready to blow them off the map yet again. eLevate
this
is
would be a
climbing
pretty
back
big
into
map for eLevate. I mean, they're able to win this. They go into a CTF. That's a little bit of a toss-up game. They can find themselves right back in this series.
I couldn't agree more, despite how, I mean, I know you weren't here for the Hardpoint, but it was as dominating a Hardpoint as I've ever seen played. We don't even know how good OpTic is at retreat, but it was absolutely wild.
Oh, well, I mean, now that I know it's a retreat Hardpoint, you would have favored OpTic against a 1A team in that. Formal, he's going to get first blood. Classic going to answer that right back, going to kill from Karma, and it looks like they're going to be able to take out Formal as well, but now going to be a 2v2, Krim and Scump going up against Slack and Temp. Huge kill comes in from Slack. Looks like eLevate's going to be able to tie this one up.
Well, let's see. Scump, he was just in a 1v2 not long ago. Did he see the head of that player? I think he did, so he gets one. It's going to be a 1v1 against Temp. Shots coming in. We'll see if Temp tries to push forward there. He will pick him there at top pull. Just like that, it's going to be tied up here 4-4.
Yeah, Temp doing a nice job finishing Scump. Not the easiest of gunfights. Had to jump up, try and challenge him right there, but you see Temp starting to heat up a little bit with those accurate shots.
His foot.
Well, I think once Temp gets going, I mean, this can be a team in respawn.
He looks kind of out of it right now. Look, I mean, I feel like usually he's a pretty high energy guy. You know, we saw him in some S&Ds at UMG where he's on his feet screaming. He
just trying to get some momentum back.
Looked a little bit calm there. Yeah, they need to get energy out of him.
But when you get beat 250 to 6, 250 to 80, whatever it was, I mean, that is something hard to come back from. You see OpTic going to open up with 2 kills, make it 3. Slack last one alive. He's going to be able to get 2, not able to get out. It's going to be OpTic 1 round away from taking this S&D.
All right, and they had, I think it was 2 entry nades there to pick up the kills. I think it was Crim that got caught earlier with nades coming from eLevate there. OpTic just able to hit the pre-nades hard there. They were in a 4v2 in just a matter of seconds here. That's Crim able to close it out with the final kill. He's on another streak of his own. We saw 5 earlier, on a 2 streak now. He's 8 and 5, leading the way for OpTic Gaming. Slack at 9 and 8. They just need, Temp, the guy that again we saw go, whatever it was, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, something crazy on this map at UMG. Really struggling right now at 3 and 6.
Well, Slack, he's going to just throw some nades across map. It's going to be him and Temp. It looks like Classic trying to put some pressure down over at A, but it looks like TJ is actually behind enemy lines. We're going to go on with him, maybe. Looks like he's in position and try and make a play. Slack's going to drop first blood. Karma's going to pick up TJ on the flank. This does not look good for eLevate. It looks like Crim on the flank for OpTic. Last one alive. Gonna be Classic. He's going to get one, but still would be a near impossible situation for him to fight out of. And that is going to be it. It's going to be OpTic Gaming taking a 3-0 lead here, Maeve.
Yeah, and that one, I mean, I guess the only positive you can take if you're eLevate is it was a bit tighter of a game, a little bit more back and forth, despite the fact that OpTic went up 4-1. They were able to claw back into that one, make it 4-4, but OpTic able to clutch up and close it out. And you said we're going to CTF next. You think that's one that eLevate may be able to take to try and climb back in the series, but in my opinion, you had to get the S&D. I mean,
don't care what happened the first 3 maps type of guy. I think he just needs to kind of channel that to the rest of the guys, really get them focus on what's gonna happen as opposed to what has already happened.
They need a half gallon of Monster energy drink or something to get rolling here, but we are gonna kick things off with Scum. As we start on side number 1 of Ascend CTF, Karma going to be getting your first blood here, and already somebody having to rotate all the way back in their base play defense because the pressure is just flying at them right now. Flag going to be out for Karma, 3 down. Crim will fall on the other side. There's bullets coming in from behind. He had a player there to pick that up. I think he is going to be stunned though. He's got 1 player to help, 2 just came off a spawn. This should be a cap. He's going to have help in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah, fantastic route by Karma. He's going to put that one in for the
I didn't think he got in for a second. I thought that player got a pull.
Nah, he got it in. And just a fantastic flag route by Karma. Scump on a 4 streak to start things off. I mean, that is not the start you wanted if you're an eLevate fan.
Yeah, again, I was talking to Karma. He's saying he's getting more comfortable, like just having the uplink or the drone in his hand, having the flag in his hand. A lot of the times we'll typically see it being Crim, but you know what a crafty player Karma is. He I feel like he almost thinks differently than other players. He'll take routes you don't expect. Always expect him if he's got the flag in his hand. Plays are going to be made.
It's crazy because I loved working with Karma, and then there were points where I was like, oh my god, I was like, what is going to happen? Because you think of different spots that you should be in at certain times in the game, and what should actually be going on. And then be time for Damon to make a play, and you're like, oh my god, why is he on that side of the map? What's going on? And then 3 players just walk right in front of him. He comes up with a big play. I mean, the guy just has natural instincts. Just can't.
It really is. He's just like Mr. Unconventional, but it works for him. Been a top player for years. But you do see flags out. It's going to be Slack. He's got players chasing him. Karma there picked up 1, and he might be home unless that player can win a gunfight. It's going to be Crim. He's going to be there to try and shut it down. We'll see. He gets the pull as well, so Slack's not able to score. The return coming in. Can he slide through? No, he gets stopped at the final second. Who's there to get it? Flag's going to be out there, and they get the return. What a clutch play from OpTic Gaming. Well, with 1 foot from the cap?
I mean, it was Slack that took a very long route with the flag, went all the way around the left side of the map. Probably actually could have just went for it straight up.
I think he could have, because it was only, I think Crim had that left inner spawn, and even he took a little while to get there. I think he would have
players there,
right
though, to challenge Crim. I mean, they would have won that gunfight regardless, and somebody would have picked it up. Just those extra seconds stopped them from putting in that score.
All right, Crim going to get a team kill there on Scuff. We'll kick things back to Karma. He's going to be rocking the bow now. We'll see if he elects to go for a flag pull. You see a player back on the head glitch step there. Going to be able to take him out. All right, we're watching Formal. He was on defense by himself for a second, waiting for the players to come off spawn. I'm going to check Classic. He's going to be pushing up this right-hand side. He's got 1 in front, 1 behind, completely swarmed right now, but he's able to pick up a player right before he drops. Just over 2 to go in this one. Still a 1 cap advantage right now for OpTic. And, I mean, really, you've seen 1 really successful pull out of OpTic and 1 almost out of eLevate.
Well, eLevate, I mean, no, they had a very good pull. They just didn't get a score.
Yeah, I mean that's as close as it gets.
Yeah, and you see they're actually going to be running the flag now. It's going to be TJ in his hands. He's going to actually get it back to the base, but looks like players from OpTic all over him. He's going to have to make some big plays here. He's going to have player challenging from the right. Formal going to be able to take him out with the bow, but it's Temp going to be able to defend that flag. He's going to drop though at the hands of Karma. Karma looks like he's going to get a return, and that is going to be a second flag for OpTic Gaming.
Scump fired it through right away. Clutch plays yet again from OpTic. You know, it's scary when, you know, we can obviously talk all day about how talented a group of guys they are. I mean, it shows that in the score. It shows it in the recent tournament performances. But just considering the clutch factor as well, I mean, every player on this team has the ability to just come up huge when it really matters.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 4 of the best players in Call of Duty overall. I mean, look at all of the players on their team, just supremely talented. They can do objective work. They can do slaying. It really doesn't matter, you know, who's kind of playing in what role for this team at any moment in time. I think the really, actually, the one player who you kind of always want to be like slaying, killing would probably be like Formal. You always want Formal posted up with an AR just because he's so damn good at it.
As you can see it right now, able to pick up 2 before he's going to fall. But yeah, I mean, anyone can really do the objective side thing. You see Karma has the flag out again. You saw Scump making a run earlier. He is going to drop. Scump, I think, going to be able to get the kill and pick up the flag. I don't think it got returned. He still had it out, but everyone going to be down except for Formal. He's not going to be able to get there for a touch. Let's kick things back over to eLevate for the final 35 seconds here. We'll see if they can get a successful flag run. They've had a couple decent pulls, just not able to put it through, not able to get points on the board.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Classic trying to make a play here. He's going to be able to get one up top. He's going to have another player underneath, though. Going to try and challenge from around the outside. Going to have a player directly in front of him, so that's 4 dead. See if eLevate can make anything happen here. It looks like the flag is going to be returned. TJ trying to get it down light side. He's actually going to just run into a wall for a quick second there. Don't know if he has enough time. Looks like it's going to be close right down to the wire. And he's going to put it in. So that is actually huge for momentum in the second half.
Oh, yeah, especially with 1 second left there. You already got stopped within a foot of your cap. You needed to get that one through for a little bit of momentum going here into the second side. Able to fire it through. Excellent plays there by eLevate.
Yeah, huge plays right there by eLevate. Classic doing really well here in the first half, 17 and 12.
Hey, you said you thought he was the guy, needed to be vocal leader, really needed to step up gameplay-wise as well. You're seeing that right now. I'm going to kick things off with him as he is 17 and 12 here.
Going to start things off with the guys on eLevate. And Maven, actually, I want to go to a Turtle Beach team chat with eLevate, see if they can make this comeback, extend the series against OpTic Gaming.
Push your underground.
One's behind me, man. Fuck. You just saw. I spawn here. There you go, Temp. Get this guy on the flag. Flag's dead. Flag's dead.
Top middle, stairs. On a play. They have our flag.
Can I get away?
Yeah, they have it.
Top of plat. Oh, he got me, Crim. Crim's on our plat.
Yeah, he's bottom plat.
You shot me in the back. 2, I think there's 2.
One more top middle.
I'm moving.
Top middle,
No,
formal.
I'm not.
First comp in our base.
One guy underground, one guy's elevators.
Elevators. Do not.
Yeah, he's underground.
Underground dead. Elevators now.
Yeah, I'm elevators, Karma.
Hey, that was one shot. Elevators. He's pushing up. Maze. Go in.
Got cracked. Oh my, that Karma, you traded me.
Yeah, he's top maze.
Good job.
Other on top of
Top
plat.
middle. Dead.
Good shit, boys. There's no elevator.
Come on, keep talking.
Pushing underground. Come on. I'm pushing back their base.
I don't see anyone.
They might go weed tunnels.
One's watching underground. One shot, Scump. Kill him.
Top the base.
He's absolute.
One's top plat.
One guy, yeah, far left.
I don't know where he's
One
going.
guy's base. One guy's
Top plat.
playing.
Mobile.
Temp, you gotta get another kill.
2 there.
Next time, push that kid right away.
Good.
There's 2 there. They got it. We're down 2.
Scump's in the base, far right. Far right their base.
Nice, Nick. Good job. More top middle. Formal. Formal's top middle weak.
I'm moving tunnels.
One underground. One's behind me underground.
Can you push? He's top elevator.
Oh, elevators.
Why should no we formal one shot?
What's our
On a plat.
I'm gonna get a shot in the back. Got one.
On my flat. One shot, Scump.
Got formal. Let's go.
Nice,
Make a play.
I killed 3.
They're gonna spawn back
Last
left.
play.
Last kid that spawn.
Come tunnels.
You gotta help us back. Pray him.
Got him.
Okay.
Nice.
Big rear here.
Oh,
I gotta
One
push
top
this.
middle.
You gotta play
What's
big.
top middle?
Yo, top middle stairs behind you.
Two of them. Play D.
You want to
One
slide?
shot top middle, formal. He pushed to our elevators, I think. Get out of there.
I spawn maze.
Do not die on that
One's
door.
gonna be honest, one's gonna be honest.
Flag will get returned. I'm going for it.
Alright, Slack, let's go for it. He's their lights, Slack.
Got him.
There's 2 here.
Formal. Got formal. No more there.
Can you get it?
Run.
I'm going for it.
Run, teach. Got him.
Flagrant tunnels.
They may spawn on him.
Yeah, they are.
Yo, one's top middle, formal. Alright, we just gotta get this kill.
Dude, there's a bunch of them in tunnels.
Top middle. They're gonna run back to the base now. Stay alive.
Formo's weak top. Alright. Formo's weak top middle.
He's on our base, on our base.
In our base.
I spawn tunnels, hang on, I'm wrapping back to you. I'll try and kill him.
Yo, alright, Scump's top tunnels.
He's on the ground, dude.
I got the read.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything.
They're in our base, they're pulling again.
Got shot in the back. Two top middle.
Top middle pot.
Top middle
Our
pot.
Our pot.
Alright, Karma.
Apply dead.
Nice, good job. More top middle.
Top middle.
Top middle dead.
Down.
4 dead.
4. Push.
Shoot small back left. Shoot small back left.
Moving tunnels.
Yeah, Karma's tunnels. No, mate, elevators. My fault.
Watching it.
Oh,
In back right, and while I was watching. Fuck.
Dude, we just died. We played so dumb.
Oh, what shot?
I'm playing better now, relax.
Nah, like, we're literally dying off the rip, giving up points. Like, Temp, you gotta push that. Like, we're playing too slow, and we're playing freaking retarded.
We're just not playing confident, to be honest.
Like, I had a kid absolute in tunnels. Or at their
All right, and during that, I mean, you can hear they're a bit frustrated. The lead is extended 4-1. And listen, I know Merc's doing some analysis at home. I am no Merc, but I'll tell you what I heard. There was a 2-minute span where I think I heard one shot called out by eLevate about 55 times. You know what that tells me? The 1v1 gunfights, they're not winning.
Nope.
And you can see
The
it on the
frustration,
minimap.
the
Yeah.
frustration too.
You could see it, you know, whether it was us watching someone, whether you could kind of see it happen on the minimap. There are so many 1v1 gunfights that happen on this map because, you know, there's tunnels, there's underneath, there's like the 3 layers up top. You get into a lot of 1v1 fights, and it just seems like they were all going the way of OpTic Gaming throughout
You
that.
can tell when frustration starts to set in when you hear like a sentence or something before they actually call the guy out, whether it's like one shot or like no way, like he's over here, like you can tell like that's when the frustration really starting to set in. That's all you heard from the elevator.
Oh yeah, seriously, it was one shot about like 40 times in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It just all I heard is they just could not take a gunfight off of OpTic Gaming. We're on here with Formal. He's 29-17, about to break that 30 mark. 10 seconds left, and they have just completely controlled this series from game 1 all the way through to game 4. I'll tell you what, I know it's only Friday, but eLevate did not have a chance in this series. They've got to play a lot better on Saturday and Sunday if they expect to have a chance against this team.
You know what, it's odd. I mean, eLevate looked great earlier against TCM, had a long kind of break, came back here against OG, who's clearly motivated to win this event. They did not look good at all.
And it's tough, you know, I don't know what the guys did between this because they had a long break. They're here, you might want to experience XGames a bit. They might have gone out, explored the 95-degree weather. They might just be a little beat. Might just be a little tired. It's late Friday. But again, I expect them to play a lot better on Saturday and Sunday, and they need to.
Yeah, I think they will too. I mean, you expect Temp, you know, to play much better than 18 and 30. I mean, you'd expect that. I mean, TJ as well. I mean, 14 and 25 didn't have the best of games either. I mean, you got a pretty good game out of Classic. I mean, Classic goes 27-25. Nope. Nobody really putting up any major kills. I mean, Formal 30 and 17 with a 1.76. You know, Scump with a 1.18, 26 kills. Karma. Nope, 24-25, doing nice in the OBJ. Crim positive as well. It's going to be a tough team to beat.
All right, well, let's chuck it over to analysis where we have Swanee in Paradise to break down our final series of